Yeah, impulse entry makes sense, but I just like started a stream, so need to just some settings and analysis. But this totally makes sense. If I'm looking for a 30-minute time frame, these cells make sense. All right. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to the live stream. So today just like 6th of March 2026, and we just like started the live. So let me just like wait on the chart with a fresh analysis. What's going on the gold? Let me remove just these all things first. Okay, looking at daily time frame, daily just like doing some kind of a consolidation, I would say. It's just like creditor resistance, having some support here. H4 just like creditor resistance here now. Very high probability it will keep pushing to the downside now. Looking at H4 to H1, H1 breaking the low of the previous small body H1 as well. So need to look at the snake peak of a 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame having some kind of a resistance here, and you can see here it's like a very beautiful trade. This can just like close below the previous candle low. Next can credit a big break below this low, and it's just like fill this 50 pip wick on the left hand side, and even with the volume it just like went 100 pips in our favor, like, but it's just like a beautiful structure, I would say. So need to readjust my zones here. Here's the resistance I'm having, and on a 15-minute time frame this is the resistance. Wow. And we are having clean traffic on the left hand side. Wow, I think it will keep pushing downside. If it's not gonna stop anywhere, it will keep pushing to the downside. This is a trade I have just like missed here. Yeah, just like missed this. So just like need to wait for some new structure to be formed, like let it create some resistance. It just like already created a resistance here. This is the resistance I'm having here. This resistance is like also connected with the 30-minute time frame as well. Okay, so after the consolidation, it recently broke this support area and now pushing to the downside. Now just like need to wait for some new support to be formed. Then broke below that support, that makes sense to take a sell, and if a candle come back and break above this resistance high, so there's a probability, but depending on the volume it could keep pushing upside. But for now we have just like missed this trend, and now just like need some patience for the new structure to be formed if really wanted to give out it a chance there. So yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. It's like need to wait here. All right. So looking at the chat, morning, morning. Okay, walaikum salam. In it from 5414. Wow, very nice. This makes sense. Yeah, it's a beautiful trade actually. So Jibran Khan just like sent me a chart. Wow, very nice, Jibran. Such a beauty. This is what I was just like talking about. Very nice trade. So, okay. Assalamu alaikum, walaikum salam. Took this sell at now at break even. Wow, everyone just like took the same trade here. I think I just like came late on the chart. If I was on a chart, definitely I will be also a part of this trade. But it is whatever it is. But I can't do anything about it. So YouTube, walaikum salam. Morning, I'm in those cells on 30 minute. Took 90% at 50 pips. Very nice. Took sell after M30 broke the low 43 pips secured to Wickfield. Very nice. Why I took the current trade? How was it? Very nice. Everyone just like took the same trade here, man. I just like missed this one. What is 1 hour impulse entry? 1 hour impulse entry was the candle just like closed up, like broke the low of the previous small body candle, and And if there's like a volume, there's a probability it could continuously pushing downside. But smaller time frame just like already give you confirmation and also gave you some pips here as well. So yeah, yes. Took the sell close full when Wickfield as Friday, so wanted to score. Yeah, it's a Friday as well, and we are having NFP. Later we are having NFP, so I'm not gonna take any kind of forcefully trades. I would like to wait for some new structure to be formed with a proper structure. If I'm just like gonna get some like a higher probability thing, then there's a probability I'm gonna give my trade a chance. Rather than that, you know what? Mostly whenever there's like NFP, there is CPI, there is FOMC. I try to avoid trading for the whole day, unless the news settle down the dust, and then after settling down the dust, we just like going to have NYSE volume right after 1 hour of news, then using the volume of NYSE, and before NYSE there's a 1H4 candle just like already closed, so using the previous H4 for the direction, using lower time frame as a confirmation, using news data as a confirmation, and using NYSE volume to take some seller buy after structure form. So this is how I mostly traded these high volatile news actually. Think you will get another opportunity to take sells as that huge candle has no lower wick and price may come down to retest the area, and no, you are getting into FOMO. Wait for new structure to be formed. For buys only make sense if we just going to be break and close above this resistance area for the continuation. Right now I can't see buys. This candle close with small body. If next candle break above this high, this could be the buy position. Still just waiting here. 50-minute about to be closed. It already like it's just like went 100 pips in our favor. What I want a candle to be closed like need some support to be create and broke below that support. Then I'm gonna give my trade a chance. Okay, 50-minute closed in a bearish form. Need some support to be formed actually. हेलो भाईजान, हेलो हेलो सर, कैसे हैं? अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह सब गुड, आप सुनाओ कैसे हो? ठीक हो? Okay, so it's Friday, and I don't like to be fry on Friday, so we'll wait for proper structure to be formed. 30 minutes still open. H1, H1. You know what? This H1, which broke the low of the previous small body candle, which showing less volume in it. This candle should not have any business to come back and close above. If it just like come back and broke above this area, there's a probability it will continuously pushing upside. It's, it is impulse and intent, and this candle should not be wrecked like that. As it broke below this low, we are having clean traffic, tradable range, so higher probability should continuously pushing downside. So let's see if I'm going to be get some kind of a support here. Next candle broke that support, probability will continuation to the downside. Need to wait. All right, just need to sit down in a comfortable position because I need to wait more now. So pound yen just pushing upside. Wow, look at the support created, starting with the daily time frame. I think so. This is the place where it is just going consolidation right now. Not nothing clear yet. Looking at H1, it is having some room. It's not a tradable range, I would say. I don't like to break down in 1 pound in chart. It's messy. It's messy. I think on this Friday, even we are having NFP, might be we are gonna get like break even numbers, neutral numbers. I think so. So gold will keep doing some kind of consolidation. I think so, but let's see. NY will show us some direction. 1 hour impulse entry didn't understand properly, Mr. Mirza Saab. So let me explain you. If a candle close with small body, it's mean the market just like drop the volume in that direction. If the next candle create a wick and broke that small body candle, it's mean there's a volume, so that will become like an impulse entry in trend. Suppose that you are sitting in a bullish trend. Let me explain you on a chart. It will be better for you to understand in more better way. Suppose that you are sitting with a bullish trend, market continuously pushing in a bullish way, and then you saw that a candle just like close with a small body. So then there's it's mean market just like drop the volume, because looking at the size of the candle, it's mean candle just like market just like drop the volume, because previous candle just like having bigger candles having volume in it. So there's no business of next candle to create a wick and break above the high of the small body candle. And if you're sitting with the trend, and if it's just going to break this kind of scenario, like giving you a structure, so there's a higher probability it will continuously pushing upside. So it's kind of impulse entry in trend. So I'm waiting. 50 minute about to be closed in 10 minutes. Looking at the 30-minute, wow, it properly rejected right now. It's purely rejected right now. So again, if I'm going to be get a candle break and close above this area, by depending on the volume, I can give my trade a chance. If this 50-minute candle going to close in a bullish form, I'm gonna get my support here. If I'm just like visualizing it, it's not confirmed yet because candle is just still open. So waiting. Breaking above these all rejection high, you know what? It will be the breaking above the small body candle high. So probability gonna fill this range. Let's see, it's still open. It did not close yet. So Gibran Khan just like send me a chart here. I just like already explained it. It's a nice trade. जी अलहमदिल्ला सर, मैंने इस ब्रेक कैंडल पे 60 पिप सिक्योर किए हैं. वेरी नाइस यार. Congratulations. Close the chart now. You're done with the day. I visualize that this could be our support, but for that I need a candle have to be closed in a green candle in a green shape. So it's just like a visualization that the market going to be create support. The support will be confirmed after candle closure. And you know what? If this candle going to be closed with long rejection with a small body, next candle going to be create a wick and break below this low, then there's a probability it will continuously pushing downside and break and close above this high. There's a probability will continuously pushing upside as well. So need to wait 7 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Waiting, just waiting. Almost 6 minutes left. Right now I'm having two scenarios with me. Break above this high, this buy makes sense, or candle should close in this shape like with a long rejection with a small body, and then next candle create a wick and break below this low. This is the second probability I can give my trade a chance. And for that, just need to wait 6 minutes more. Good morning, did you guys catch the sell? No, I just like didn't get these cells actually, but many people just like took advantage of this cell and grabbed some chunks out of it. I'm waiting for new structure to be formed. It's showing some kind of a volatility right now, going upside, going downside, 30-minute rejecting, H1 rejecting, 50-minute trying to push upside, coming down. It is becoming tough, so need to wait. Still 5 to 6 minutes left. Wow, it will be great if it going to break above this higher, close above this resistance area. Depending on the volume, it could continuously pushing upside. Wow, look at this one, 30-minute flipping right now, H1 flipping right now. I'm gonna give my trade a chance here if this current candle even break above this whole rejection on the left hand side by placing stop loss within the range. Waiting right now. Wow, just like pushing upside. 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. 3 minutes left. Just 3 minutes left. Okay. So finally, Raja bro just like sitting in the plane. I'm waiting. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left for candle to be closed. Just 2 minutes left. Wow, look at the rejection right now. 15 minutes about to be closed. 30 minutes again rejecting. Wow, look at the rejection. If next candle going to be create a week and break below this low, this is the second probability. But then there's no business of the next candle to come back and break its own high. So it's showing volatility right now. And 1 minute left for the candle to be closed. For sells, it should be closed with a long rejection with a small body. So I can give my trade a chance. Last minute going on. Wow. If it going to be closed with a healthy body, then sells doesn't make sense to be honest. Like right now we're standing right now. Few seconds left. Then this area will become like a no trade zone. Wow, look at the volatility right now. It's about to be closed in 3 minutes. Sorry, 3 seconds. Okay, it's just like closed. So 30-minute close with a long rejection and with a small body. H1 rejected, broke below the small body low, just come back nearby the previous candle. M15. I can't see that it's a impulse entry candle like having higher probability. In this scenario, it's a Friday. I will try to avoid this impulse entry. In this situation, I always wait for the candle to close below the support, so then I can give my trade a chance. I'm not gonna take an impulse entry here. Now I for sells I need candle to be close below the support area for the sells, and for buys I wanted to see a candle should be closed and break above this high. So yeah, this is not such that kind of a candle which I wanted to see on the chart. What I actually wanted to see on the chart, I wanted to see a candle should have create a wick and close with a small body. And then next candle created a wick, break below this low, then this makes sense for me to take sell. But now as it closed with a healthy body and closed and create some support, M30 closed with long rejection, small body, H1 still standing there, so I'm not comfortable with the sells now. I will see if it break above this high to take a buy for impulse entry, and for sells I need candle to be close below this area. Wait for 50 minute or 30 minute for sells to close. What? I'm gonna wait for the candle to be closed. Zainul Hassan just like send me a chart to cut it. Yeah, very nice. It's a very nice, beautiful trade you took, and you just like secure some position here. Very nice. So need to wait more. Also catch after closing 90% at 40 pips break even hit. Okay, but still you got something. Was that a good sell that was happened earlier? Yes, that was make sense. सर चेक मैं प्रीवियस ट्रेड आल्सो प्रीवियस ट्रेड कौन सी भेजी है भाई सारी देख ली हैं आपकी भाई किसकी बात करें दोबारा सेंड करें इधर आपकी कोई प्रीवियस ट्रेड नहीं है एक ही ट्रेड आई हुई है ओके इवन it's breaking the low I am not interested in sells I would like to see a candle should be closed below this area so then I'm gonna take the sell not interested in the simple entry because the higher time frame not supporting it even if I'm gonna if still if I'm gonna miss this trade I'm not interested in it to be honest I wanted to see a candle should be closed in a bearish form so I can give my trade a chance चैट में मैंने दो ट्रेड ली है कौन सी चैट में दो ट्रेड ले ली हैं भाई where you just like took two trades just like send me chart with proper marking where you took this one you're talking about if you took a sell here this totally doesn't make sense you can't take sell by like by looking at the chart that market continuously pushing upside it just like moved a lot and it have to be come down so you took a sell here by getting a bearish candle it totally doesn't make sense if you wanted to go for the sell you need a counter trade structure here that makes sense to take a sell this is the reason you took loss here you just try to predict the market yeah I already explained this one wow look at this one didn't executed a sell now it rejecting कैश भाई ये गिव अवे तो बनता है अच्छा जी ऐसा करें आपको मैं अपना अकाउंट नंबर सेंड करता हूँ मिस्टर विकी साहब उसमें ना 1 लाख रुपया सेंड कर दें 300 साढ़े 300 डॉलर बनता है तो गिव अवे कर देते हैं क्या कहते हैं आपका दिल कर रहा है ना गिव अवे करने को मेरे वॉलेट में $350 सेंड कर दें तो गिव अवे कर देते हैं विकी की तरफ से आज होगा गिव अवे अब देखते हैं विकी का मैसेज आता है कि नहीं चलो ऐसा करो तुम $200 सेंड कर दो बाकी मैं डाल लूँगा सर आपके लिए जान भी हाजिर नहीं जान नहीं चाहिए आप सिर्फ पैसे सेंड करें वही आपकी जान निकाल देंगे okay so waiting and waiting that's why I'm always waiting for candle closure the pain of missed trade goes away faster than the pain from sl yes stanko you are right buddy m30 impulse entry here like you explained in 1 hour here no in this scenario I'm not interested in impulse entry I already explained it मिर्जा साहब क्या हो गया आपको आज रोजा तो नहीं लग रहा लेटे भी हुए हैं आराम से for impulse entry I would like to see candle should be closed in this shape we are having different impulse entries actually so for this impulse entry I need this candle to be closed like this and then next candle create a wick break below this low so I can give my trade a chance but here you can see candle close with a healthy body the previous bullish one and the other candles the 30-minute the h1 still standing there if there is a volume why it's standing here it should be keep pushing to the downside it should not be react like that 30 minutes should not be closed in this shape, like with a long rejection with a small body. And 15 should not be closed in this shape. So impulse entry become risky now. Now, if someone wants you to take a sell, it will be better for this candle to be closed, and then with next candle create a wick, break below this low. This is the clean traffic you are having on the left hand side, so probability you're gonna make some money. For sells, for buys, break above these all rejection, I'm gonna take a buy. This impulse entry actually makes sense for me more than this sells. Why? Because once a candle break up of this whole rejection on the left hand side, there's a probability it's gonna fill this range. I think so. Will be might be London Open will bring something on the table. Might be, but still, it's a Friday, and later we are having NFP, so market could be volatile. Because with my experience, most of the time, whenever there's these kind of high volatile news coming up, for the whole day market could do some kind of consolidation, could show some volatility, so it happens. So there is more than 100 people just like watching on my YouTube, and I'm having just 16 likes. It's not fair. Just go hit the like button, share it with others, and if you're not gonna do this, I'm gonna show you some ads. If you're not going to be click that like button, I will continuously pushing this ad button once more. Wow, as I'm hitting the like button, sorry, as I'm hitting this add button, my likes jumping from like every time it's jumping 10 in the shape of 10 counts. Wow. Okay, my mind just not supporting me right now. I'm, I'm feeling my fast today. It's a tough day. It's a hot day today as well here. And my tongue just like get dry. Look at this one. Now the likes jumping up once more. All right. So M30 impulse entry here, like you explained in 1 hour. No, no, no. Impulse entry here makes sense. It's showing me some room. The way market rejecting from this area, I need a candle close below this area actually. The way the market reacting to this area, closure will make sense. Because if market continuously rejecting from some certain area, then wait for the candle to be closed, then try to avoid impulse entry in that scenario unless you are having a lot of volume. So in this situation, in this current situation, better to wait for the candle should be closed below the support, so we can give our trade a chance. See, it broke the low. It broke the low impulsively but could not sustain its pressure, and now come back into the range again. सर एक चैलेंज स्टार्ट किया है, $350 डिपॉजिट किए तो मंडे को मेड 109 प्रॉफिट ऑन दैट विद प्रॉपर एक्सपेरिमेंट 17 ट्रेड्स विद 1 एसएल. डेटा इज ऑन डोमिनियन जनरल, सो इज इट गुड? इट्स नॉट गुड. अगर इस तरह से ट्रेड करे और रिस्क लेके ज़्यादा और इतनी ज़्यादा ट्रेड करके, तो लॉस भी इतनी स्पीड में ही होगा. वाओ, वी जस्ट लाइक वी गोट अ स्टोरी हियर. Could you give advice? Should I keep 500E? What is this 500E? In the account and try euro. Okay, okay, okay. try to in half a year or a year flip it to 1k, or it's just better to put 1 2k and work with that? Second question, I'm not confident with my own trades, but my goal to be fully dependent on myself, not on you or Raja. Yeah, that's why you are here. Can you give me advice? I'm thinking when I'm trading alone in pre-London, London Open, I just go with much lower lot size, and if there is no trades, then watching your stream, just go with normal size. That makes sense. Still, no matter what, if you trading and I already made a trade, I always use one trade a day. It's a good thing you are sticking with one trade. And your first answer, yeah, go. If you are a beginner or you are an intermediate and you are going through the process, put some money like at least 1k or $500, whatever suits you, and try to flip it, like I would say, gain it 50%, 60% in 3 months, 4 months. So if you did that, that's mean you proved that you are a good trader. It's mean you prove yourself that you are a good trader. So once you prove yourself you are a good trader, and now if you don't have much money with you, try to withdraw that profit and buy any funded account, and then just create some money on that funded account and fund your real account. This is the process you need to go through. This makes sense. And your second question was, I'm not confident with my own trades. Just like go with small capital, use low lot size, build your confidence first, get proper grip on your structure first. Once you start getting grip on your risk management, your structure, your confidence will start rising, and then you can start going with the higher lot sizes. But everyone should have to go through the process actually. Smelling by buying above 51.21. Are you too? 51.21. Yeah, let's see. 17 नहीं, 11 ट्रेड भी बहुत होती है जनाब विक्की साहब। अभी आप गिव अवे करवा रहे थे और अब आप कह रहे हैं कि आपने 11 ट्रेड की है। दोनों चीज़ें गलत हैं आपकी। Thanks for the advice. Probably if I make 40% of my account, I just add 5k to it. Kind of don't want to go with. Yeah, that also makes sense. Totally makes sense. It's totally makes sense. It's more beautiful than prop firm. It's more beautiful than to go with a prop firm. So look at this one. Didn't took a impulse entry here. Close back into the range. Right now, this range where we are sitting at, it's no trade zone. Need a candle to break above this high, or need a candle to break below this low to take a sell, to take a buy. Simple. Things are getting simple and simple right now. So we are heading towards opening of London session right after 15 minutes as well. Just need a confirmation candle towards one direction, and here we go then. Did the same tried FTMO in process, but their spread is, yeah, their spreads are too much crazy. I knew that. But bro, risk to reward ratio in SRC, risk to reward is, it's just like a subjective in SRC, because we're not gonna lose the complete amount there. If we are in a trade, we're gonna manage the risk, and in the same way, if market going in our favor, we might close partially. So risk to reward is a good thing, but not applicable on us. It's just like a subjective for us. Is bias possible now? We have strong rejection week from down. Ooh, Ahid Hussain, कुछ नहीं करना है इसके अंदर. Don't try to do anything within this range. It's no trade zone. It's no trade zone. Wait for the breakout structure. This is no trade zone. This is no trade zone. Okay, is it good at I just target 1-1 for the whole match to build confidence? Yeah, that's great. Great. But how many times you are going to be get 1-1 something like that? Still, likes are stopped on my YouTube. You need to see ad if you don't like my stream. You will realize you are sitting on a free content. People are getting impatience Friday, and impatience is the best recipe for wiping the weekly progress. Yeah, you're right, 100%. Mostly people who are having less patience in their self, most probably they gonna lose the weekly profit today. It's Friday, end of the week. We are having NFP later. Keep this factor in your mind. You can see the volatility, market not showing any kind of volume, didn't close yet to the downside, didn't break above the high yet. So this is mostly happen whenever there's some kind of big news coming up. Did Raja bro arrive to Dubai? Almost on the way. Might be now. Yeah, I think so. Might be he landed now. But finally he got a flight. He was very worried about his family. He just wanted to reach there. Even he was looking for the private jet. Where did he fly from? Pakistan. So, what is this? Previous daily is strong, bearish. 4 hour is running bearish, and session trend is also bearish. So, is good to take buy. Wow, you are telling me everything just in a bearish form, and you want to take buy. For buy makes sense if we're going to break above this high. Smaller time frame will give us the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frame. Simple. सर मेरी ट्रेड बनते हैं नेगेटिव रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड व्हाट टू डू देयर go with the proper risk management, and best risk management will become also best execution with that. कैसे भाई गुड बाय, मैं नमाज के लिए जा रहा हूँ, आपसे बात करके अच्छा लगा, बस इफ्तारी के लिए बुलाऊं और 2 या 3 फंडेड अकाउंट। अच्छा, सही है, जाएं जी नमाज पढ़ के आए जुम्मे की। इधर भी अभी 30 to 45 मिनट्स हैं, तो तब तक स्ट्रीम करते हैं, उसके बाद हम भी नमाज के लिए जाएंगे। It's pushing upside. H1 still open. Looking at this one, M30 pushing upside, M15. All I need this candle to break above this high. I think so. With the opening of London, if it going to break above this high, I'm gonna give my trade a chance. Or if a candle close below the support, I'm gonna go for the sell. It's consolidation. We need breakout. Pulse entry, I'm comfortable somewhere here. Sells, I need a candle closer below this area. These are two scenario I'm having in my mind, and for execution I need it to print on the chart. I'm waiting for sell setup. Yeah, wait for that structure to be formed then if you are waiting for sell setup. Why market fluidity university are gonna close? I don't know. Raja bro can give the answer about it. कैस भाई आपने 2023 में फंडेड अकाउंट पास किए, हमारे लिए advice for funded account, यार फंडेड अकाउंट लो ना सबसे पहले तो पहली ट्रेड का प्रॉफिटेबल होना ज़रूरी है। पहली ट्रेड जब आपकी प्रॉफिटेबल हो जाए तो कोशिश करो कि 3 से 4% प्रॉफिट बनाओ छोटी लॉट साइज से। अगर वो बन जाए तो उसके बाद फिर वेडनेसडे या थर्सडे को अच्छा रिस्क लो, लॉट साइज बढ़ा के, तो प्रोबेबिलिटी कि आप वो प्रॉफिट को डबल कर लोगे, तो या तो फिर आप उसको पास भी कर सकते हो। सो दिस दैट वाज द स्ट्रेटजी आई वाज यूजिंग दैट टाइम, and it's still working. But now I'm using my own capital, not using any funded accounts. Okay, I'm waiting. There is 6 to 7 minutes left for candle to be closed. You know what? What I think? I think soon people will get back on real accounts. Market conditions are changed. I think so. Pro firms gonna strict the rules in the future, and people start getting back to real accounts. I think so. It's not confirmed, just like my thinking. पहली ट्रेड प्रॉफिटेबल क्यों, बाय एनी स्पेसिफिक रीजन अगर नेगेटिव हो जाए? इट्स अ साइकोलॉजिकल थिंग आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग दैट about the first trade should be in a profit, like a profitable trade on a prop firm. It's connected with the psychology. I grab 40 pips selling 30-minute time frame impulse entry big fill. Okay, great. Now it's pushing upside. It is pushing upside, and there is 5 to 6 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Yes, I experienced same thing with pro accounts. Yeah, psychological. You know what? First trade should be a profitable trade. Waiting, waiting. Yes, let it on. I'm also waiting, waiting here. Just 5 minutes left for this candle to be closed, and after 5 minutes, we also heading towards the opening of London session as well. Breaking above this high with the opening of London. Probability I'm gonna grab some chunks. Let's see. What if it broke above the high in the last few minutes? Then what should I do? Don't wanna miss this one. Let's see. I will execute it a buy here. I don't want it to miss it. If it's going to break above the high in last minute, I will still execute, but I'm gonna decrease the lot size. I'm gonna decrease the lot size if it's going to break above this high. Don't want you to miss this one. Then if it goes above this resistance area and it's gonna create a big break above the high, I will put back one more entry into it. The way it is pushing right now. 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. I saw this happen many times in the last 1 2 minutes. The way market moving in the way just showing a volume, the way H1 pushing upside. I'm 30 pushing upside. I'm 15 showing volume in it. So waiting right now. 3 more minutes, and here we go. Personally, I'm waiting for close above 51.21, then create a wick, break the high, and targeting 51.30. Totally makes sense. Very nice plan. Bro, question, why impulse for long are closed, candle for short? Both long and short have rejections on the in the left because the way market reacting to this area. For sells need a confirmation candle. For buys, if a candle going to break above these all rejection on the left hand side, we are having this range, so that's why. But still, there's 2 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Let's see. For sell, you can see it tried to went down, create long wicks, and reject from this area. Here, it didn't create like long wicks, and if I'm going to be execute somewhere here as an impulse entry, I can get like smaller stop loss. Here, I can get like bigger stop loss. And the way market is like pushing upside, if you looking at h1 breaking and closing above previous candle high, m30 pushing upside, rejecting from this area again, m15 still open, about to be closed in 2 minutes, so waiting. So making the combination between higher time frame and lower time frame, so that's why taking this decision. Wow, it's pushing upside. It is pushing upside. Why you did not this impulse entry? Which one? Which one you are talking about? As 20-year did, if I am profitable, do I have good future? Definitely. Why not? Keep going. If you started your journey with a forest in the age of 20, and if you go with the proper path on a right direction at the age of 22, 23, you might become like younger millionaire. It's possible. All depends on your struggle, your hard work actually. So waiting and last, it's just last minute of a candle to be closed. H1 about to be closed above the previous candle high. Looking at 30-minute time frame about to be closed. 50-minute about to be closed. You know what? In this way, if a candle going to create a weekend break above this high, can I give my trade a chance here from the range? Actually, I think so. This makes sense. Wow, let us make sense. It's opening of London session. I'm gonna execute from the range right now, depending on the volume, using lower lot size, expecting volume could break above this high within the range, depending on this H1 actually. Rather than that, makes sense if it break above this high. But depending on the volume, I executed a buy. Let's see if it could work out or not. Yeah, just like having a tiny, tiny stop loss here. Should make it a little big here. This makes sense. So depending on the volume, I'm expecting it to continuously pushing upside. If it's going to break above this high, I might gonna put one more entry. Might be. Wow, should not be react like that. This is something I did within the range. It's an early position. Depending on the volume, should wait for the candle to break above this high. Ah, mistake. I did a mistake. I'm gonna pay for this mistake. Yeah, look at this one, Steve. I'm against the rule and I'm gonna pay because of this. Let's see. Yeah, see this one. Actually, I'm looking at H1 and expecting that it will continuously pushing upside as it break above the high. So that's why, oh man, look at this one. It took my stop loss clearly here. I just like go against my rule and I took a loss here. Wow, went against my rule and took a loss. See, this one should wait for the candle to break above this high. Yeah, let's see if I can give my trade one more chance. That will be my last trade. That gonna be my last trade. Ooh, I thought I was the only one that does ranged entries. I also did not ever try to take range entries actually, but it's a opening of London session. So my overconfidence give me loss here that it will continuously pushing upside by looking at H1 time frame. Still, the reason was this H1 which closed above the previous candle high after creating a weak break above the high. It's the opening of London session, expecting that it will break above the high, so wanted to get better entry. So it's an early entry, and I paid for this. Broke the rule, tried to trade within the range, so took a loss. I deserve it. I deserve it because it's a bad entry I took there. We are all just human. Yeah, we must not do that. That is FOMO. You know what? Now I took a loss, and let's see how many questions or how many doubts are coming out now. Okay, wait. Let me recover my loss. Then you guys will be comfortable with that one. Just wait. Many people, I think, just like execute with me, did not understand anything, just like following the signal. And I love that they took losses there. Wait, wait for the candle to break above this side, so can give Madrid another chance. Brother, I'm still holding. Risk is set. SL below support. Ooh, I don't think so. It's a great idea. I use a very tiny lot size. Look at this one. It's $25 lose there. $25 lose there. So waiting for candle to break above this high so I can give my trade a chance. On a Friday, don't be fry on a Friday. Still, I'm looking at this H1. I'm 15, pushing upside now. Now this time, if I wanted to execute a buy, I will take a buy here. Stop loss will be within the range. And if I lose this trade, I'm gonna end the stream. Okay, pushing upside now. This is something I was expecting. Okay, here we go. Executed a buy. Stop loss will be here. TP should be here. Expecting volume to continuously pushing upside. It's opening of London session. So in this way, how I can manage the risk? Oh, I don't think so. It will let me to manage the risk. This is gonna be my last trade. No, 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 no. It should not be react like that. It should not be react like that. It should not be react like that. Should have to be closed. Oh, no way. I'm gonna stay away from it. Volatility, Freaky Friday. Yeah, I just now I lose almost $70. It's more than enough for this account on a Friday. Don't wanna fry on a Friday. I didn't. I was waiting for it to break above, so I just like give my trades two chances here, expecting depending on the volume. So if there was volume, it break above this high, break above like previous H1 high, should continuously pushing upside, but come down, hit my stop loss. Then again, it break above the high. Then I gave my trade another chance with the same concept. Wanted to take a impulse entry. See Friday impulse entry. They are both against with each other. So again, give my trade a chance. Now as it break above these both rejection or it's above these all rejection on the left hand side, there should be higher probability that it should continuously pushing upside to fill this range. If it rejecting like that, so it's a no trade zone. Now what I was waiting for the candle to be closed below this support area to take a sell. I was waiting for the candle in the same way. I am waiting for the candle to close above the resistance area as well. Now, in the both ways, you need a confirmation candle. Impulse entry is not sustaining its pressure on the upside and on the downside as well. So lose quickly like two trades here. Wow. Congratulations to those who came here for the signals. I love you guys lose there. Why is market fluidity okay? Again, someone just like coming here. Why is market fluidity ending in it? Because it is too saturated. Okay. So they stopped taking intake at 20th April due to high demand, I would say. So they're gonna work on the quality, not on quantity. Not blaming on Friday, bro. Okay. Wait for a candle to close above or open above the zone. Okay. Wow. Now they just like start giving me advices here. Now, is this valid impulse entry after the next candle breaks the upper wick of previous candle with SL below the low? You know what? As I executed a buy here, this candle then have no business to come back into the range. If it come back into the range, there's a probability it could continuously pushing downside. So it never even give me some time to manage my risk as well. Just like went up, I think so. If I'm looking at 1 minute time frame, look at this one. Within 1 minute, within few seconds even, it just like rejected and hit my stop loss within few seconds. So if there's a volume and if break above the high, it should keep pushing upside. So this is a sign of volatility, and we are having NFP later. That's why unstable market. Exactly, Nana. It's an unstable market right now. So I'm gonna call it a day, call it a week, call it a Friday for NFP. You know what? For NFP, I will try to put some money like $2,000 or a $1,500 in other account, and then gonna fight with NFP if I can make some money. NFP, NFP. Closed position. You did close the position. That makes sense. That totally makes sense. See this one? That's why I exit from the trade. It's a sign of volatility. It's a sign of volatility on both direction. Here. Friday, 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 Friday. This is Friday. Don't be fry on Friday. I just took $1.3 profit. Wow, congratulations. You are like more better than me. I took losses here. So you know that your first trade was wrong, then why you give it a second chance? First trade was depending on, you know what? First trade was depending on H1 time frame. Higher time frame is more stronger than the smaller time frame. So can I create a wick, break above the high? It's the opening of London session as well. Expecting volume will continuously pushing upside because the weight rejected and closed in a bullish form, expecting it should continuously pushing upside. Then it come back. This was a small lot size, like 0.0.05. That's why I executed a sell. Then it just hit my SL. So now my first plan was to take a buy when market breaking above these all rejections on the left hand side. So that's why I just like give my trade another chance here. Now go with a little higher risk. Again, it just come back into the range. I close my position. Look at this one, where I did close my position. I just close my position and it's continuously pushing down. So because if it break above the higher and if there's a volume, then there is no business of this current candle to come back into the range. So look at the risk management. There's always something who really wanted to learn, but someone who just came on the chart to get some signal, they will definitely gonna cry here. But someone who really wanted to learn, they gonna learn a lot of things out of it. Yes. Why you wanted to execute with me? Who asked you to execute with me? Why not to just like watch it for with the educational purpose? Why you really want to jump with me? So yeah, I like that. And you know what? I really like it. Someone lose the money who just like came here for the signal. You know what was happening from the previous days? People come on the stream. I executed a buy or sell, make money. They leave the stream. Quickly they leave the stream. I was having like more than 150, 160 people on the live stream on a YouTube, and then there were just like 60, 50, 70 people left there. So yeah, see this one. See this one. So I lose just $70 here. So with 0.15 load, 0.24 with a perfect structure with a great volume, I easily can recover my loss. But if I'm holding this trade, I'm not managing my risk. I don't close my position somewhere here. If I did not close my position somewhere here, I took a how much loss I took on this trade? 44, 40 pips. It's like 40 pips I lose here. If I did not close my position here by reading the candles, these 40 pips will become 80 pips. So ask yourself, is it good to take 40 pips stop loss, or is it good to hold with the negative 80 pips? Uh, Someone just like still holding and SL below support. Ooh, why, man? Why? Can someone slowly rely on Forex? Why not? Right now, my all source of income totally depending on Forex right now. And I can't say, but I'm making more than a doctor who spent 8 to 10 years and then doing some job and grabbing some money after the month. I'm not making fun of them, but yeah, it's a reality. uh, I still believe close below support would be a great opportunity even in these fried markets. Mitch, you know what, you want me to give you advice. If you really want, come after NFP. With my experience with my experience most of the time, whenever there is NFP, CPI, FOMC, market react like that. You know what? If I never started streams on a daily basis, I was not doing stream like I was not doing trade whenever there's kind of any kind of news coming up. For the whole day, I never even look at the chart what going on there. On every time on these kind of news, these three news: FOMC, CPI, and NFP is non-farm payroll. You can find out more details here. Like go to Forest Factory, click here, and it will show you what it actually means. So this is vital economic data released shortly after this month. The combination of importance and earliness makes for FT market impacts. So yeah, non-farm payroll, unemployment change. This is NFP. Okay. Wow, consolidation. Pushing upside, pushing downside, pushing upside, pushing downside. Nothing, no decision. There is no decision coming up. I need to close the chart. We'll try to come on NFP. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so I'm heading off now. We'll see you guys on Monday. Again, be safe, be careful, try to avoid trading before NFP. And even after the NFP, let the news to settle down the dust. Let it settle down the dust, buddy. Right after the news, the H4 about to be closed like in 30 minutes. And with that H4 closure, right after H4 closure, like right after 30 minutes of H4 closure, you're going to be get NYSE volume. And in this 1 hour bracket, you are having the NFP numbers like a data with you, and with smaller time frame confirmation, make the combination between the previous H4 using the volume of NYSE, then you can give your trade a chance and higher probability you're gonna make some money. If the data come with some clean direction, if it come like in a neutral shape, then I would say try to avoid Friday. Then come again with the next week, with a fresh mental condition. So yeah, I'm heading off. We'll see you guys on Monday. Till that, be safe, be careful, stay blessed, take care, and bye bye.